There are so many people. This lot of Swamis are there, Swamijis are there, Swaminis are there. Lot of them. They are not at all educated. From there that Jnanam has come. That is the Jnanam. It is not the education. Jnanam has nothing to do with education. Let us understand that. These are two different things. Education is that you are educating on certain trade, certain language to speak, certain driving to learn. So drive your life. To drive your life, to drive your sharira and mana. That's called educating yourself. That has nothing to do with the Jnanam. Jnanam is a revelation. Jnanam is that cannot be taught by anybody. It has to be reached by through understanding of the scriptures, Kadaksha, Ashirvada, Bhakti. Through that you attain the Jnanam. This Jnanam that is revealed, that comes from inside. They have no explanations. They have no reasons. Doesn't know who gets it. Whoever is attached to Jnanam, whoever goes there, whoever is nearer to Jnanam, they get the Jnanam. Brahmavit, Brahmaiva Bhavati. That's all you see. The fire burns everything that is external. Yes, and relieves you from those external. Fire burns and makes that firewood into ashes. Fire burns. The firewood created the fire, but that fire burns the firewood and destroys the firewood. You understood? Because the firewood was the cause of the fire. That fire burns the firewood, and you should understand this very carefully. Burns this firewood. Same way. The Jnanam, the flame of the Jnanam will burn everything in you and make it into ashes. What is that ash? Vibhutihi. Vibhuta. The bhutas is finished. Vibhuta, overcoming the bhutas. That's vibhuti, the ash. The truth is ash. That's it. That which has been burnt, which can never be created. The Jnanam inside you will burn everything outside you and make that as vibhuti. This is this Jnanam. This identification of Jnanam has to be there, and through scriptures, through learning, through the Kadaksha Ishwaratva. Next is, let us say, sacrifice. Living in this world, spending your body and giving your body and mind for the service of others without any compensation, without any remuneration for that, is called the true sacrifice. For what? For gaining the knowledge, gaining the Jnanam in you. Why do you sacrifice? Again, it is meant for you. That you are ready to renounce your body and mind at any point of time for a price of Jnanam that I receive is why I have to do sacrifice. You understood my point? The sacrifice is that by sacrificing, I should be in a position to attain the Jnanam in order to renounce everything and attain the Ishwaratva. The learning process of that is called the sacrifice. Sacrifice is that knowingly the tools, the upadhis that I have got to live in this world to achieve the experiences, I am ready at any point of time to renounce them to attain the Jnanam, to attain the Ishwaratva is called sacrifice. You got the meaning of sacrifice? Not just, yes, oh, I sacrificed today's lunch for, because so and so came, they wanted to talk to me and we had a good chat and gossip. So till 4 o'clock I had sacrificed my lunch for that. That is not at all a sacrifice. Don't use wrong words in these cases. That's not sacrifice. I sacrificed my life. Whole of my life I sacrificed for so and so. Normal conversation is, everybody creates what is the sacrifice. Everybody knows what is the sacrifice. Nobody has done it. If you say that sacrifice you have done, then what have you gained out of it? I have gained hatred towards that person. Because I had to sacrifice so many, whole lot of things only for that person. And what I have got? Only sufferings. I hate that person. It's called the sacrifice in our language. On sacrifice we attain the jnanam, is why we do the sacrifice. This is same thing. The firewood, that's why I told you, remember this word. The firewood burns the fire, and that fire burns the firewood. I sacrifice to burn my consciousness of body and sharira, is that jnanam, to attain that jnanam alone. From that I should be in a position to attain the jnanam, is why I have to do the sacrifice. If I create agitations to my mind, hatred to my mind, I got ahankara to my mind, that is not called as sacrifice. Yes, that's why the material words, some of the languages are very nice. I always like them. Add a feather to your cap. Maximum what you can do is that put that dead feather of a bird to your cap and show off like that. Because the feather comes from the back of the bird, and that is my head. So we can only see the feather on my cap. I am the back of my bird. That's all what we can do by sacrifice. This is our qualification, sacrifice. Sacrifice is meant for jnanam, attainment of jnanam. Sacrifice your body in the sense, sacrifice the body consciousness. Not going and cutting your finger and giving blood to the deity. That is not sacrifice. Killing an animal is not sacrifice. Hurting yourself is not sacrifice. Piercing through this one arrow and from taking a rod from here is not sacrifice. It's absolute foolishness. That's all. Nothing else. Sacrifice is here. Your body, mind, consciousness should not be there. That is the biggest sacrifice that you can do, is it not? Your consciousness for the service of the Lord. Don't call the people. Service of the Lord is called the sacrifice. So, to attain the jnanam, sufferings. Only through suffering. This just, and I'm just going out of the track of this, just to understand, make you understand why even though